Mr. Speaker, this morning I rise before this Honorable House to lay the 2022-2023 audited financial statements for the Bermuda College and Bermuda College's annual report for 2022-2023, as stipulated by the Bermuda College Act 1974. Mr. Speaker, under this act, its Board of Governors provides the college general management and administrative leadership. The president and staff of the Bermuda College are responsible for bringing goals, direction, and approved policies for the board into action. These undertakings are reflected in the annual report and will be supported by the audited financial statements, which were tabled today. Mr. Speaker, I remind honorable members and the listening public that in July 2022, the act was amended to make provisions for the Bermuda College to appoint its own auditor. Under those provisions, the Bermuda College appointed KPMG Audit Limited to audit the 2022-23 statements. I'm pleased to share that the Bermuda College is current with its annual audits. Mr. Speaker, the 2022-23 audited financial statements were unqualified. Therefore, in the opinion of the Auditor General, the statements present fairly the financial position of Bermuda College, the results of its operation, and changes in its net assets and cash flows in accordance with public sector accounting standards for government and non-for-profit organizations generally accepted in Bermuda and Canada. Mr. Speaker, the 2022 financial statements indicate that the Bermuda College has total assets worth $25.3 million and total liabilities of $19.9 million. And the Bermuda College has no long-term debt. However, cash and cash equivalents decreased by 20% in 2023 to $3.6 million, reflecting an impact in capital investment delivered in the period. Mr. Speaker, during the year, revenue earned from student fees decreased by 12% to $2.5 million, and the government grant decreased by 1%. Overall revenue was unchanged in percentage terms due to an increased revenue from other sources amounting to $20.5 million. However, total expenses for the college increased by 4% to $20.8 million, driven by an increase of the amortization of capital assets. As a result, the college ended the year with a deficit of $323,924. Mr. Speaker, I now turn my attention to the Bermuda College Annual Report of 2022-2023. The report clearly shows the college is committed to its responsibility for developing and growing citizens of all backgrounds and age groups. Mr. Speaker, student success underpins the college's mission and focus for its initiatives as many students begin or continue to pursue higher education. The academic year 2022-2023 started with a hybrid format, with some classes in person and most online. The year ended with a complete in-person environment with 583 students, 240 males, and 343 female students, a marginal increase from 747 students in 2021. By gender, the male population increased to 41%, the highest in a decade. There were 440 traditional students, 75% of the student body, compared to 455 or 79% recorded in 2021. In light of the falling youth population, part of Bermuda College's strategy is to increase the non-traditional population on campus. 150 new students joined in August 2022, and in January 2023, approximately 50 new students were welcomed to the spring intake. There were 89 graduates in 2022, down 24% from 2021. Mr. Speaker, the college continued to move forward with significant accomplishments of its 2018-2024 strategic plan and the work of Institutional Effective Task Force, including facilitating the transition of B2 goals and funding of the college and full ride scholarship with A-Bear companies for 2 Bermuda College students to attend St. George University. Mr. Speaker, Bermuda College continued to establish partnerships with overseas institutions to ensure its graduates can seamlessly transfer into the third year of a 4-year degree program. During the reporting period, there were 11 Bermudian students in St. George's University pre-med and pre-vet programs in Grenada, West Indies. St. Thomas, Maine, USA, signed 2 new Bermuda College students. Mount Allison in New Brunswick, Canada, had 4 Bermuda College students enrolled in the University of Northampton Mental Nursing had 4 Bermuda College graduates. Mr. Speaker, the college's 2022-23 financial support service records indicate a disbursement of $609,606,000 in awards, scholarships, and need-based funding in efforts to reduce barriers to accessing financial support by increasing awareness among key stakeholders. There were 241 unique students served, 460 awards disbursed, 19% in merit-based funding, and 81% in needs-based funding. Mr. Speaker, the Bermuda College Foundation continued to secure donations and funding for the college. During the reporting period, the foundation collaborated with the college to open the Athene Career Development Center. The foundation also supported the following infrastructure projects: completion of the LED lighting installation project for the safety of students, provide equipment for the new aquaponics laboratory, assisted with the installation of solar panels in Hallett Hall and West Hall, and provided a $100,000 donation to the Bermuda College for the purchase of electric and hybrid trainer cars for the Motor Vehicle Technology Program. Mr. Speaker, through the $75,000 capital budget grant provided by the government, Bermuda College addressed necessary student safety and IT projects. These include replacing the fire alarm in Brock Hall, modernizing the elevator in West Hall and the facility center building, and funding the information technology data backup system. Mr. Speaker, a number of achievements reflect the performance of Bermuda College, including discussions with the Canadian Council regarding promoting Canadian schools in Canada, collaboration with the U.S. Council to increase partnerships with U.S. colleges and universities, resulting in an agreement developments with Troy University and Arizona State University, establishment of the first MOU partnerships with 2 Bermuda private schools, Work Academy and Chatmore British International, during the 2022 school year, celebration of 10 years of providing nursing education to the residents of Bermuda. 5 nursing education awards were given in 2022, and the college recommenced overseas clinical experience for 13 senior nursing students who spent 2 weeks in Leahy Hospital and Medical Center in Burlington, Boston. Computer Information Systems students completed an 8-week global FinTech education program in collaboration with the Department of Economic Development and NEXT. During this program, the students networked with C-suite members of local FinTech companies to discuss the many opportunities available in the local market in the FinTech field. Mr. Speaker, the college launched a presidential search in December 2022 and wound up the year with the retirement of its president, Dr. Dorinda Green, in July 2023 after 16 years of dedicated service. Mr. Speaker, looking forward, the college is working towards developing a new strategic plan as the existing one expires this year. Completion of the presidential search and new president in place before the start of the 2024 school year. Launch the 50th anniversary year-long celebrations and completing infrastructure repairs throughout the campus. Mr. Speaker, in closing, I want to take this opportunity to thank the facility and staff at Bermuda College for their continued commitment to their mission of setting Bermuda students on their path to success. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.